Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. Gonna show you a replay commentary for Men of War Assault Squad 2. I'll be commanding the Commonwealth. My opponent's name is Sades, commanding Germany. And we're gonna fight this on a small map called Trainyard. It looks pretty cool though, but it's kind of smaller than what I usually hope for. But let's get this party started. And it's called Railroad because there's a big railroad right in the middle of the battlefield, so it kind of dominates the setting. So I'm going to go right for the center. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to get in position a lot faster than I do for some reason. As you can see on the mini-map, we're about equal distance from it. But he gets better positioning before I do. So he's going to start off with these Panzer Grenadiers. Now that is kind of weird, isn't it? I feel like we both start at the same time, but his guys get there a little bit faster for some reason. Not to mention that he has a trench right there. I don't know. Am I wrong, or am I right assuming that the startup position is a little bit closer for this guy? Not to mention that he has a trench right here, which faces that way, whereas my trench faces sideways to the flag point. Whatever. So my guys are horribly out of position here. And he's got that sweet trench to give him protection. I gotta duck behind these crates. But yeah, I feel like he has a pretty good thing here. I don't know. I headed straight to the flag point once the battle started. So unless there's a gap in the distances, I don't know. He's gonna take this mini flag point and the middle flag point. We're gonna fight for it for a bit. I'm gonna take my natural, which is over here. Gonna use this rifleman. That is Trevor. He's taking his natural. He's got some German dude here. That is... yeah, I forgot. You can't see their names. You can only see your friendly names. So, we're kind of at a standoff here, so I'm gonna start saving up for a sniper. Try to break that standstill. I'm gonna put some guys over here. I thought he might try to come around here and try to outflank me. This is just more assault infantry. I'm try to get these guys over to these boxes, crates, whatever they are. These are more assault guys. So now he's gonna start filtering his troops down to my natural. Remember, I only have a rifleman there, just one. So he has two SMG guys, it looks like. He's kind of moving down here. He's kind of probing the area, seeing what's over here. Anyways, I got my sniper coming. There he is. He's going to run up there and start giving them the business. So yeah, he's got this one guy. He's kind of chilling over here. Why can't I see him? Is he inside here, maybe? Anyhow, here's my sniper. And I took out one guy, it looks like. This guy hiding behind this sandbag. Took out another guy. Yeah, Panzer Grenadiers are no laughing matter. They're actually pretty damn tough to beat. So anyhow, he's going to keep his head down since I got a sniper over there. So he's going to need a unit to break that deadlock with my sniper. And I believe I'm sending some Anzacs. No. Wait, are they? No, these are just SMG guys. I'm going to send him down to his natural, try to take it. So yeah, here he is. He's shooting it out with my guy, my rifleman. So I have to peel off. Like, I think I peel off these three guys to help out my natural, but I don't want to lose another flag point. Anyhow, I've jumped into his area. He has guys all around though. So yeah, I can start moving these guys over here to help out my rifleman, who's by himself. So I took out that guy. There's still one more guy over here. I think I tried to toss a grenade at him. That's the natural response when all else fails. Alright, so now my opponent has a vehicle coming. And, oh, by the way, this is me going for his natural. So he's just taking out some of my guys over here. And yeah, he does have a vehicle coming. That is a Panzer III. So here's a fight in the trenches in front of my natural. I move my guys over here to the boxes. He's gonna toss a grenade. I don't know how my guy avoided that. Oh yeah, it was right outside the dirt room. So he's gonna try to run away. I think my guys get him. I guess not. He runs to live another day. So my opponent is jumping on the score. He's at 23. Soon to be 24 points because he has 2 flag points. I only got 1. I'm trying to take some of these other ones though.
Yes, sir.
I lost my guys over here trying to fight for this spot. Someone needs ammunition back there. These are Folkstorm, crappy infantry. And he has his Panzer III chilling back there. He probably thought I had a vehicle coming, but I'm actually, I think my next vehicle, or my first vehicle is going to be a Firefly, I believe. Alright, so now his tank's shooting into those, giant cargo boxes. Because he knows I have infantry back there. So he's going to use this Folkstorm here in conjunction with this Panzer III. Wait, is it this Panzer III or is something else shooting at me? I don't know. And I'm still just stuck right here. But at least, you know, I'm fending off my natural from his tiny little raids here. Just killed a guy over there too. I know Venegas. So he does have a sniper shooting at me with a Carabiner 98K. Here he is being a creeper. They're just Folkstorm. So I got this one guy back here. He's the only survivor of that failed attempt on his natural. Alright, so now I got my Anzacs coming. I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite infantry units for the Commonwealth. Because, you know, they're special units, so it's almost like they're free. And they give you a pretty good amount of them, and they have pretty good firepower. So now he's got that Panzer III just looking out there in the open. He's gonna roll down that street. He's got 2 infantry guys in here. They're carrying bazookas, or I think. Poof. Anzacs. Seriously, it's those hats that really make them awesome. Alright, now we got another vehicle coming. I think it's going to be a half-track. Oh, sorry, it's an armored vehicle. This thing. Here's this Panzer III. Alright, I finally got my Firefly out. But he's just plucking away at my guys, as you can see. And as he, you know, put these craters in the ground, I just put more infantry inside the craters, because the craters are actually pretty good defensive positioning for your infantry. So here goes my Firefly, and he sees it coming. So he's gonna try to, I think he tries to pull it back a little bit. Yeah, he sees my Firefly. So remember, he has that armored car still. And I'll be using direct control for a few of these shots. So he's chilling back here. It needs repairs. What, did the track blow? Yeah, the track blew. Poof. Still no success yet. But, you know, in a stand-up fight like this, it's going to favor my guy. He's trying to repair his track. There you go, boom. So after I destroy that, that's when his armored car gets out there. So I use direct control on this bad boy. So first shot missed. I think the second shot's an incorrect, is an AI control shot. But yeah, I took that thing out finally. It wasn't finally, I mean, I destroyed it with the second shot. So I thought, you know, hey, you know, I'm clear to take this flag point. In fact, there's only, what, 2 guys defending that area. Man, I could have just rolled right in there. But, you know, when you're playing the battle, you don't know what your opponent has. He could have had all these anti-tank units over there. Could have had a flamethrower. You know, a lot of things you don't know with the Fog of War on. See, this is what I see when I'm playing it. Just that. So I don't know that he only has that defending it. So anyways, my opponent's bringing up an artillery piece back over here. That is a Pack 38 anti-tank unit. Man, I could have just bum rushed that flag point. There is a veteran sniper back over here though. He could have caused some damage, but if I had backed him up with a tank, I would have been pretty well off, I think. And you can see his artillery piece is way down there. They had plenty of time. Oh well. Fire shoots. I think I killed my own guy there. Yeah, I did. But definitely, this is my favorite tank for the Commonwealth, the Firefly. It's got the firepower. Although you do have to wait quite a bit to get one. I mean, I could just, you know, roll with a Sherman, you know, like a regular Sherman, but they don't really pack the same punch as this Firefly. All right, more Anzacs.
Yes, sir.
He's got a few guys over here.
Got it, sir.
All right, so I get into these boxes here. Yeah, my guys got kind of clustered there. Jeez, what is that disaster? He still has 2 guys. He actually has a few guys in this building. Like 2, and there's one here, one here. So 4 guys there. My guy just getting shot from behind. And he still has his artillery piece back there.
Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
I got one guy in there. He's freaking Rambo. Unfortunately, see that guy right there? I saw him at my feet, and I tried using the fist option, but he wouldn't punch him there. Like, he's right there. So what ends up happening is I try to pull back and then use a fist, and then my guy just bites the dust. It's kind of ridiculous. See, look, I kept trying to use the fist.
Yes, sir.
It would not switch to the fist. Probably should have just kamikaze my guy. So, look, I tried to pull back and he gets shot. That was a freaking glitch. If I ever saw one. Or a bug, whatever. Let's get more guys. This looks like a paintball battlefield, to be honest. All these obstacles.
Verstanden.
Anyhow, I got this armored car here, and that's because I saw that he has an artillery piece back over here. And what I want to do, I want to drive up to it and take it out.
Got it, sir.
That is why I pulled my Sherman back over here. Unfortunately, he's got these German dudes creeping up. They're anti-tank. I had no guys over there. I thought those guys in the front would have been enough to handle anything, but he took the extreme flank to get around. So there he takes out my engine. I think the next shot takes out my tank. Anyways, while that's going on, you can tell it's going to be gone. I'm bringing up my armored car here. I was going for his artillery piece, which was right there. Unfortunately, I didn't know he had that armored vehicle in the back too. So that kind of sucked for me. So he's going to move this car up here on this hill. I think. Or not. Little shootout though. Oh wait, he's got these guys coming. He's riflemen, so my crew's gonna try to fight back. That's a pretty good fight against, regular infantry, I think. Actually, they took him out. That's cool. But yeah, this is an enemy territory. I should not have been repairing that. I was just helping him get a free vehicle, basically. So I tried taking that middle, but man, with that trench just right there, it's kind of hard. And plus, he's getting an armored vehicle up there too. So I lost my Firefly. All I have left is this mortar right here, but he takes it out. That was a very gutsy move. He drove right through my lines, right over my mortar, took out my guy on top of that tower, and then he gets back to safety. So I tried to pull this guy here to try to take him out, but when I saw that he was getting back to his lines, I just retreated. I was like, screw it. So I am seriously effed right now. I lost my sweet tank, my Firefly, lost a lot of my infantry. I lost my mortar. Yeah, that was, it looked like it was a tiny raid, but that raid was pretty destructive. Not to mention the fact that I couldn't stop him from killing my tank. In response to him sneaking that anti-tank team behind my tank, I put this Anzac guy right here, in case he tried it again. At least I would spot him this time. That was really careless of me.
Amazing.
But you can't be protected everywhere. I thought this would have been enough to detect anybody coming. But no, I failed. So yeah, it's one of these battles where, kind of nothing goes my way. So he still has this anti-tank artillery piece back over here. He's still got his armored car just chilling back here. Alright, he's moving up. What are these? SMG? No, Panzer Grenadiers. Fear the Panzer Grenadiers, guys. Fear them.
Yes, sir.
Hey, wait. I can't see his guys. How come sometimes I can't see them? I guess I have to click on this. But I can't click on the unit specifically? That's weird. Because I can click on my unit specifically. But with the enemy units, I have to click on their emblem. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Anyhow, it's inconsequential. He's going to bunker up again. He's going to fortify this position. Man, I really hate this trench. It's like... Oh man, it's so annoying. Yeah, the maps aren't completely balanced. In fact, they're not really balanced at all. But hey, the freaking game's fun as hell. Anyhow, I want to try to take his natural. So I got all these Anzacs in the bushes here, trying to clear the path for my tank. I'm gonna move up my tank. Another Firefly, by the way. I want to try to take out this flag point. Take it. Keep it. Did they get some points? Look, he has 83 points. I have 0 points. So I tried to shoot that guy climbing off this water tower, but he was able to get away.
Yes, sir.
I could have switched to the HE round maybe. That might have knocked that thing over. But he got away, so he's got that anti-tank artillery piece shooting at my armor. Watch, this is a direct control shot. My first shot takes out the crew there. I think the tank, or this artillery piece is still active though. I fired a second shot, just in case. But no, he gets right back on it. He does have to repair it though, look at that. I guess I did take it out. Temporarily. So he sees me pushing on his natural with a tank. So he's going to do the same thing on his side. He's going to push on my natural.
Got it, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Nah, really? Enemy team winning? So yeah, I got some guys on here now. Trying to haul down that flag. And there's a guy right there. So I tried to toss a grenade, but the grenade is gonna land on my own guy. Watch this.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully it happens soon.
Got it, sir.
Oh, here he goes. Look at this. I didn't throw it anywhere near that guy. I threw it on this side, and it
Got it, sir.
just kills. He tries to kill my own guy. You know, luckily it didn't do anything, but seriously, that was kind of annoying. Alright, so I'm taking this natural. Remember, he's at 91. At 100, he wins. He's gonna move this vehicle out. His tank piece. Sorry, his artillery piece. He's trying to drive this thing. Looks like he was using the AI pathfinding there. So he's gonna push on my natural. And what I'd like to do is take my tank and just hit that thing from the flank. But right now he's well concealed. He's using that crate, that giant cargo thing to obscure my vision on my tank. So yeah, I temporarily have a flag point right here. So I got 1 point. Anyways, I take my tank out, try to shoot his armored vehicle, but he just gets away. So he's gonna keep pressing forward here. If I hadn't been watching, I could have snuck this Anzac out, tossed an anti-tank grenade at this thing, take it out. But you know, you can't always be watching everywhere. So he's just gonna wipe out my guys, protecting my natural. So as I take his natural, he also takes back the center. Well, he already had the center. But he's taking my natural, which means I'm gonna be back down to 1 flag. He's gonna have 2 flags again. So here, you know, I'm moving my tank back and forward, trying to lure his armored vehicle out. But I'm going to spawn another tank to come down this side in a second here. It's just gonna be a regular Sherman. Because right now he's taking my flag point. So not good. He'll have 2 points again, and then he'll go from 91 to up. I'm trying to take even the middle flag point. Oh, that one's gonna hurt. Look at that. He takes out all my guys over there. That's disgusting. So that's what the situation looks like. You know, I've got his flag point, his natural. It doesn't matter though, because he's taking my natural. Alright, so he's got his armored vehicle coming back out. See that? So I'm gonna take my tank back out, and once as I come back out, he sneaks his vehicle back over there. So now I got my other tank coming in. So I'm gonna trap his armored vehicle. Unfortunately, I don't have any infantry support, so I have to pull the infantry from over here. I'm gonna pull these guys and send them to the right, so I can try to retake my natural. But that's a long distance to travel when your opponent has 2 flag points. And he's only 6 points away from winning. Anyhow,
Yes, sir.
sorry I missed it, but I did take out his vehicle. See that? I brought this guy out, smoked his armored vehicle. Sorry I didn't show that. I wanted to show these guys running across, which I'm doing now. So I'm gonna have him run across, but look, he's at 96 points. I need to get to this flag point ASAP. I'm also trying the middle as well, but he's got that guy back there. See that? I'm gonna toss this. So I'm gonna try to get back over here. I'm gonna sneak this guy back over here. Try to take the middle and my natural at the same time. But he's got that dude right there. So I'm trying to take that flag point. And I've got infantry coming down this flag point. He's at 99 points though. I killed his one guy sitting there. So as I get there, he's already at 99, so it's too late. So you can see, you know, I was close to making a comeback there. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but I was close to taking this flag point, and who knows how hard it would have been for him to retake those. Because now I had 2 tanks, but so I didn't respond fast enough. So anyways, good game to my opponent. And I really enjoyed that battle. And this guy actually said good game, unlike the previous guy who kept ignoring me every time I said GG. He saw me writing GG, but he purposely ignored me at the end of that last video. That was so unsportsmanlike. Anyways, good game to this guy. He was pretty cool. See you guys later.